What's up, everybody? My name is Alyssa. I am a writer, editor, full-time 9-to-5 employee, and I am currently building my own publishing business. Here on this channel, I document what that process kind of looks like, as I am just a startup right now, and I share the lessons, tips, tricks, failures I experienced along the way. So if that sounds interesting to you, go ahead and subscribe. Today, I am talking about my favorite goal-setting tools. This is something that I did a poll with on Instagram a little bit ago, asking if my followers wanted to see a video about building a business bank account or if they'd rather see a video about goal setting. And the business bank account video won out by one vote, which is why that one went up before this one. But lots of people said they were still interested in learning about my goal setting tools, so I am making that video right now. So yeah, let's talk about goal setting and ways to make it easier. Maybe that'll be the title, goal setting and ways to make it easier. I've done a lot of videos about goal setting lately. Anyway, here we go. Goal setting tool number 1. This little guy. This is something that I got for Christmas, actually, as a Christmas present, and it came from the dollar store. I'll show you one that doesn't have a bunch of my to-dos list, but it's broken up into 3 different sections. Let's see. Do it now, do it later, do it never. I only use the do it now and the do it later sections because if it's something that you're never going to do or something that you never want to do, I feel like you just shouldn't focus on it at all. So why bother writing it down on paper where it's gonna live forever? So I don't use the do it never section, but this do it now and this do it later has been super useful for me in terms of organizing my day, because I don't know about you, but a lot of times when I'm thinking about everything I have to do, I get stressed feeling like I have to have it all in one place and like I have to do it all. But the do it later section, I feel like gives me permission to do it later. So it helps my brain to relax a little bit when it comes to my to-do list, which just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Speaking of to-do lists, that takes me to goal setting tool number 2, my journal. And this is actually a tool that I only recently started using with my journal. I joined a, I guess kind of like a virtual mastermind slash, it's like a virtual mastermind slash entrepreneurial training type thing. It's a program called the Maverick Entrepreneur. I think it's going to open back up in the spring, but it basically takes you through like these different course modules on becoming an entrepreneur from start to finish, and there's like weekly live masterminds and like different things like that. But one of the tools that I learned in the module is called the 21 to-dos, and I've been doing it in my journal and then writing it out on here. But basically the 21 to-dos is when you wake up in the morning, you write down a list of 21 things that you have to do. Just whatever comes to your mind first, write it all out, get it all out there. And you can definitely think of 21 things. There's been times where I've been stuck at like, I don't know, 18 or so, and then I just start thinking about housework and then it fills up instantly. So you write out your 21 to-dos, and then out of those 21, you go through and you evaluate the top 8 that need to get done first in order for your life to move forward, in order for your business to move forward, just in order for you to function. And you write those, well, I write those in my do it now section. And those are the things you have to get done during the day. Everything else can just sit on your list until they're ready to become your Power 8. They're called the Power 8. And you just keep transferring and transferring those things and adding new things till it gets done. So I can I'll show you how I do this in my journal a little bit. You can see here, I write down the 21 things that I have to do, and then I'll highlight in my journal the ones that I want to get done in the day. And then I transpose it to this. If there's things that I didn't write down on my list of 21 things, I will write them down on this do it later section, so that I will have a mental note of kind of what to put on my list of 21 things to do for the next day. And it's just been a great brain space maker because everything's just out on paper and your brain's not trying to remember it, and it's really, really nice. and it makes you feel like you have more control over what's going on. So yeah, that's my, I guess, my daily goal setting tool that I've been using. It's this little pad in the dollar store and my journal with the 21 to-dos method of creating your to-do list. This next goal setting tool I have is this 13-week success tracker, and it says master your plan, master your life. And I haven't been using this the way it was intended to be used. This is also something that is used a lot in the Maverick Entrepreneur, but it's basically, you have the whole quarter lined out here at the top from weeks 1 to week 13. And then down the side, you have all of the days of the week here. I wrote in like each individual day of the quarter from when I started using this tracker, and I decided to use this whole thing as a way to keep myself accountable for writing my novel, getting through the second draft of my rewrites, because I am doing that right now. I've been doing that for the last couple years, and I'm so close to finishing this rewrite. There's no reason why I can't get it done this quarter. So I did everything based on that. So I have different dates for the chapters that I want to do. For when I want to finish the chapters, I have 4 chapters left. And so I wrote down like where those are. I have different things like drafting for the back blurb of my book. Try saying that 5 times fast. I have like a place for when I need feedback, and then a place where I need final version of it, and then a date where I want to ideally hire a cover designer, and different things like that. And then at the very bottom here, you write down your big goal, and you write down how you're going to reward yourself. So if you hit your goals for the quarter, you reward yourself, and you have that reward sitting right in front of you. This is really nice because it folds up and you can like fit it pretty easily in a planner or a journal and bring it with you. The way that Dr. Matt, who is the guy who created this thing, uses it is he does like each day is a sprint. So he said like on Monday he might be recording his BMIs because he's working on fitness goal, and then like each square for a Monday he records that. Tuesday he has these like men's meetings that he goes to in the morning, so he records like how often he goes to that. So you can also do it that way where each day is like a designated goal sort of day, and then you can see throughout the quarter how many days you hit, and if you hit a certain amount of days you can reward yourself based on if you reach your goal. So this is really nice. It's just another way to keep organized and a really good way to evaluate your progress and see where you are in relation to hitting your goals. This next tool I have is a mindset tool, because even though it doesn't directly have to do with goal setting, I think reaching your goals and hitting them has a lot to do with where you are in your mental space, whether or not you believe you are capable of hitting those goals, whether or not you feel like you have the capacity to, and a lot of it boils down to mindset. So one of the things that I've really been working on lately is leveling up my mindset and leveling up what I believe I'm capable of achieving. And I've been using these mind mastery cards to do that. I got the set of 3. There's 3 different types. So there's financial mind mastery, and all of these ones have to do with getting rid of negative money beliefs. They have affirmations that bust through that sort of thing. I'll pull one and tell you what it says. So like example, it says, I add value to the lives of those around me. This is my loving service, to love, to serve, to give. Which that is like super important. Giving and serving people to building wealth is one of the things that I have learned from many of the successful entrepreneurs that I've been hanging out with. There's also a blue one, and this one has to do, I think, with business. Yeah, these ones are business focused. So if you need to kind of rewire your mindset and the way you think about business, this is the deck for you. I guess I don't really need to like read a bunch of cards, but yeah. So business, and then the one that I'm currently going through, because I feel like it's the one that I struggle with the most, it's a pink deck. Looks like this. This is a card that I pulled this morning. And this one has to do with success and how your mind views success and how you view success and that sort of thing. This one, I love this card that I pulled this morning. It said, like the pull of a magnet, financial blessing is drawn to me and my business prospers. New clients seek me out on a constant and increasing basis. I'm continually inspired with new and profitable ideas. Money, property, land, and businesses are set apart for me. I am always attracting success and prosperity. If you pull one of these in the morning and you read it out loud to yourself, there is no way that you will not get amped for the day, because like just speaking that to yourself is like really empowering. And then I'm a Christian, and one of the things that I really like about these cards is that the front has, you can't really see it. Let's see. It's got a little Bible verse on the front. So all of these affirmations are based on scriptures that actually come from the Bible, which I just think is super cool, because a lot of people have a really negative mindset, even Christians, about success and wealth and business, and that's just not the way it is. So super cool. Really love these cards. They're super empowering and awesome. They make you feel like you can achieve your goals, which is necessary in order to achieve goals. This last tool that I'm going to share is one that I just started using this month, but it's been such a help. It is the Content Planner from @thecontentplanner on Instagram. Super cool. It is a place where you can hold all of your social media content and set all of your social media goals. It gives you, at the beginning, has a kind of overview of the whole year of like major themes. This side has the monthly themes for each month that are kind of popular topics on social media. This side over here is like an on your radar list. So you can look at each month and it'll tell you what to start planning for, what to start thinking about coming up in the coming months. Then you've got these pages right here, which give you all the major internet holidays so that you can figure out the ones that most align with your content and use them to your advantage on social media. And it has it for the US and then also for other countries too. So there's Canada, United Kingdom, Australia, New Zealand. Their major internet holidays are also on here. And it's not just all internet holidays, it's like other real holidays too. So you kind of get a whole overview. There is a quarterly at a glance thing where you can write down all the big quarterly goals that you want to accomplish. And then for each month, you have a place to set your monthly goal. You have a section for stuff that you should be thinking about coming up. And then also a place to put key hashtags you want to use for that month. And then a place to record the accounts that you want to try to collaborate with, the brand deals you might want to try to get. And then there's this dream space over here where you can kind of mind map your plan for how you want to achieve those goals during the month. Then you get to the really exciting, super organized planning part. It's a monthly spread here where you track down your goals so you can see your growth for different things. So it has a section for Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, Facebook, money you're making in your business and your emails, your email subscriber list. You can write down what your start is, what your end is, how much you added or lost throughout the month. There's a monthly theme. So my monthly theme is motivate, mindset, and organization. So those are the types of posts I'm going to try to focus on for the month. And then this month I will, this month I won't. I haven't done that just because I feel like I already kind of write a lot about that stuff in my journal, and I don't really feel the need to repeat it in the content planner. This area I haven't used, but it's a space for you to write weekly goals. And then each month there's little cute stickers for the different social media accounts, and you can write down what's going on. Then at the end of the week, there's a spot for you to record your wins, which is super cool because that is so important. Because if you don't acknowledge the wins, whether they're big or small, you're just gonna get discouraged so fast and you're gonna burn out. So this I have been loving for this month that I've been using it. I have gained some social media followers after using my plan, basically. And it's just super nice because if you're someone who's using social media for business purposes, it lets you come up with a very convenient plan so that you don't feel like you're rushing to figure out what you're going to post for the day, and it really just allows you to be prepared. I have some other goal setting things, but my memory on my camera is about to run out, so I'm going to end it there. If you have any favorite goal setting tools, drop them down in the comments below because I would love to hear what they are. I'm always looking for new things to stay organized and do that kind of stuff. So that would be super cool if you shared that. I'll also leave I'll leave links in the description box to the stuff that I used if you want to try to check it out for yourself. That's all I have for today. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to receive weekly content about the things I'm learning on this entrepreneurial journey, go ahead and subscribe. Videos go up every Wednesday. Thank you so much for watching this video, and until next time,